Okay. Hi. I'm not doing a good job of being emotional like I promised. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to another live stream. My name is Omnom. Why did I do makeup? I should not have done makeup today. What was my plan? Poor decisions were made. So, before we get started, there's something that desperately needs to change today. And we're gonna change it right now. Oh, man. I think that that's a pretty good start, don't you guys think? So today, our goodness me. Yeah. Well, I just put it at the top there, but let's go ahead and make sure that it's also in the description. So today, our fandom lost, in one way, but not in all ways, a very important member of our community who's done a whole heck of a lot for everybody here, myself included. And before this gets started, and before I go into, you know, our little talk and our little rant about, or not even a rant. I don't want to rant. I just want to talk about what we've got going on. I just want to say that it was his request that that we, you know, just have a drink in his honor. So to start, whether it's water if you're under 18 or over if if you're over 21, man, I'm not good with words right now. I'd like to go ahead and just raise a toast to Dog Bomb in his honor and have a quick moment of silence. So here we go. This one goes out to Dog Bomb for being the amazing individual he was and being inspirational for us all. And here we go. To him. Thank you guys for that. So, a little bit about Dog Bomb. He's been a very big influence on our fandom. A couple of years ago, he was diagnosed with ALS, you know, which is a degenerative and terminal disease that he's donated his pretty much the latter part of his life to on research, including offering his own body up for research, doing races for, you know, ALS awareness and support for ALS, and just been a very, very inspirational person and somebody that I could only ever hope to be half of the person that Dog Bomb was. I followed him on Twitter for a very long time. We'd interacted a little bit here and there, so, you know, I didn't know him personally well, but just seeing the kind of man he was, you know, and the person that he was, and how many lives he's changed is something that we all should shoot for. Today, he passed away. You know, the time is different for whatever, but it was about 3 p.m. here, my time, and went out, you know, knowing that he's going where he needs to go and that he's left a legacy for everybody here. So if you want to follow him on Twitter and just read up on the kind of person he was, always positive and always motivational and always inspirational. And, you know, for people like me that, and many of you that try to be positive and try to be a good influence on somebody when we have bad days, you know, let me back up. A lot of you guys have said that when you have bad days, you come to either mine or Splat's or a lot of other people's Twitter feeds or YouTube streams just to get a little smile and feel a little better about things, whether it's about yourself or your day or where your life is going or, you know, what you have going on. And when I would have a bad day, I would go and read about him and what he's going through and still how positive he was. And it puts everything into a little bit of perspective, you know. And so, yes, he may be gone, but he's got a legacy, and that memory is going to live on. And, you know, oh gosh, I don't even know what to say. So today's stream, I would like to ask you guys, instead of sending anything here, please, if you have anything that you would like to donate to anything, please go to the link up here above my head and go to alsa.org/donate and support those guys. Wow, I just realized how bad that color is. You can't see it. Here, let's make it more obnoxious, like bright pink or something along that lines. That isn't any better at all, is it? Oh my goodness. Here, let's make it obnoxious kiwi green. That's better. And what everybody else is putting in the link. So, oh no, Dex.
This is for the squirrel. 10 times this goes out to him. Godspeed, dog bomb.
Well, Dex, I'll take what you just sent,
squirrel.
and I will send it over there as well myself. So, thank you, Dex. I'll send it right over. You know, it really puts things into a lot of perspective when you look at, you know, what it is that we do here. Oh, thank you, Dex. Oh my gosh. Dex, you're amazing. It really puts things into perspective for me on our fandom and what we do every day and how we conduct ourselves and the power that we have. Let me take this stuff down, man. This isn't the stream for that. Where, you know, I had a very sobering moment today. Oh my gosh, Colton, thank you. Hey guys in the chat, any of the admins, can you guys please keep a running tick of how much people have donated? Kaylin, somebody, just because I'd like to post how amazing our community here at the Nut House is and just what you guys do, and it would be great to be able to just post how amazing you guys are after this. You know, but we have today I hit 1,000 followers on Twitter, which is silly because it's something that I had been looking forward to for so long, just because it was kind of the next step. You know, the numbers don't matter, it's just, you know, it's fun. And then to have it happen today made me sit down and just question. Oh, thank you, Aiden. I'll send that over to the ALS Foundation too. Thank you. It made me just really sit down and think of, you know, why I do this and why I'm here, and think about him and why he did it. He dedicated his life to making other people's lives better. You know, I made a post today talking about how, God, I can't even think straight. How on Twitter we have the ability to, you know, reach hundreds of thousands of people's lives. You know, it was interesting. Today I pulled up analytics with some of the other people in YouTube, and I realized that over the last 28 days, my posts have had 760,000 impressions on people. And I was like, oh my God, 760,000 times. That means that my posts have gone in front of 760,000 people. And what am I doing with that time? What are we all doing with that time? You know, yeah, okay, we have a community that we love and it's important for us to share our passion, but what are we doing with that? Complaining about the next convention? You know, oh, this convention, I don't like their theme. You know, I don't like this person's fursuit. I don't like this. I don't like that. We complain about so much petty shit in this fandom. And even at the same time, a lot of self-absorbed numbers, you know, searching and... You know, if Dog Bob's done anything for us, it's let us know that there's more important stuff, even within our fandom. Our little bubble of happiness that we have, or our little closed
Rest
things.
In peace, Dog Bomb. I thought I'd play a rather fitting song for this occasion.
Thanks, Onyx. I'll make sure to send that over too. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit so that we can keep going, okay? So, you know, it's important for us to realize that there are more important things for us to do. More important things for us to focus on. Yes, our fandom is an escape from the reality, but you know what? For a lot of people that are in this fandom, it's not. And we've got to make a change, you guys. We've got to make a change. We've got to start focusing on what's important. We are a family, Slip. You guys are my family, and you are our community, and exactly what Kashmir just said. We needed a perspective check. And if nothing else, the fact that a dying man's last wishes were for people to have a beer and be good to each other, and maybe donate to a charity for a disease that's impacting tons of lives throughout the world, I think that's a pretty noble goal. I'm sorry, guys. I thought that I would be more composed. Thanks, Copa. Yeah, guys. Toast for Dog Bomb.
I'm so sorry.
And guys, any donations you send me tonight are just gonna go right to him. So thank you, or straight to the ALS Foundation.
This is truly tragic and sad to hear about how someone that
so
such a liked person has passed.
Thanks, unless somebody can send me tissues, I'd need that. So I want to talk about a little bit about him and about his life. So there was an interview that somebody named Kijani did on Twitter. So this was when was this? It was in 2018 of October. And Kijani asked, and this, by the way, I'll post the link to this so that I'm not stealing it, but it's from Dogpatch Press. And it says, as you look back on nearly a decade of fursuiting, because he had been a fursuiter for a very long time, what is your best memory from your time as a fuzzy, walking, talking mutt? Dog Bomb says, as we know, furry conventions often take place in major cities, often in the downtown area. Those big cities usually contain a large homeless population. A few of these folks are on the streets of their own volition, but many are there because of mental illness or another situation beyond their control. Oh, Albin, hey, how's it going? I'm sorry, I just kind of missed that. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off media share for now. So a lot of them are there because of mental illness or another situation beyond their control. I enjoy fursuiting outside of the convention area more than I do in the controlled confines of an expected outcome. As you get away from the con and out into the public, the interactions have the potential to get better and better. After 3 or 4 miles of walking, the convention is a memory and an absolutely unknown to the public at large. No one knows what the hell a giant talking dog is doing in their midst. This is where the magic really happens for me. I went out alone 99% of the time, which is something I do not recommend anyone else doing. I knew the risks and they were worth taking in my situation. After venturing, and keep in mind this was only a few months ago. After venturing away from the con for the first time, I couldn't help feeling like a hypocritical idiot as I sauntered by desperate, hungry people looking for their next meal in my $3,000 dog costume. The disparity of life was too painful to continue this kind of fursuiting. So at the next convention, which was FWA, I armed myself with a few $100 in $5 bills and began to give a little to people in need. Was this a wise choice? Did it do any good? Probably not, but it made me feel less guilty. I was a talking dog giving away hugs and fives. I got very good reaction. Anyways, one lady stands out as someone special. She was perched on a street corner yelling at the traffic light, waving her ratty purse at a passerby. I will admit I thought about crossing to the other side of the street, but plucked up my courage and I sidled up to say hello. She turned and looked at me with a horrified stare, but I wagged my butt and offered her a paw, and she broke into the biggest smile. I put both arms out and she fell into my hug. We embraced for a long time. And when she pulled away, she was crying. You look just like a dog I had when I was a little girl, she said. I haven't thought about him for years. Those are good memories. I need to think about him more often, she giggled. There was a bench nearby, and we sat down and had a nice chat. Life had been cruel to her, and she suffered from delusion and voices in her head that taunted her at night and day. I told her that as her dog, I wanted her to get off the street and give another deserving mutt a good home. She promised she would. I stuffed a few bucks into her hands, explained that I loved her, and that I'd be watching her journey. She said that was the first nice thing someone had done for her in years, and it made sense that it came from a dog. I left her to find her way with tears in my eyes. Did my pep talk do any good? Did she find health and peace? I have no idea, but I tried. And that made me realize that the effort is what really matters. She probably helped me much more than I helped her. I have no delusions that I'm some sort of furry saint. I'm just a sweaty, middle-aged guy who likes attention wearing a dog suit. But that suit made me want to be a better person, and that's an amazing gift. Make the effort. Be kind to everyone you meet. It matters. It's pretty deep. And that's from Kijani, KIJANI_lion on Twitter. That is was posted as an interview for Dog Patch Press last year. I'll post the link here in the chat. But just like that, it puts perspective into our fandom and the impact that we can make for people in people's lives. Just giving someone a hug and the power in a hug, I dare anybody to say that our fandom isn't amazing after what I just saw and after what we all just witnessed and after looking at how Dog Bomb lived his life and what he did for people. Oh God, I'm ugly crying. I'm sorry. Everybody that's watching, if you can do anything, first, co-donate to this link. But secondly, I want you guys to please try to remember him, what he did. And even in the last of his dying days, the biggest thing he just wanted is for people to be better to each other. And we need to remember that, God, anytime you start to get upset about something, remember that you have the power to reach thousands of people with just the click of a button on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, and realize what the impact that you're doing and what you're saying is going to have on the people around you. I sure will. Oh, God. Right now, I just really want to run away from the stream. Oh, I totally forgot this. There we go. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm a mess. I'm like forgetting stuff all over the place. Yeah, you know, Sir Kolsky, if you want. I do want to play something else real quick. This is by Phalanxia. Oh my gosh. I will. Zombie, I'll send it over, I promise. Yep. Absolutely, Zombie. Thank you, dear. That'll go straight to him. And guys, if the link isn't working, just, you know, Zombie's a personal friend of mine, so I'll make sure to take care of it. But please try to send it directly there. Just give it a little bit, okay? Thank you, Zombie. So, as I was saying, I'm sorry, Phalanxia Theorin.
I wish I could have met him before his passing. He truly was a one-of-a-kind and someone to look up to.
Firefuzz, I'll do that. I'm just gonna have to, you know what, I was gonna say I need to make a tickler of this, of how much I need to send over, but Streamlabs will track it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like not even mentally there enough. LS site is up and running, guys. Yeah, please make sure to send it directly there, okay? I don't want it to go through me. I want it to go straight there, okay? Oh, goodness. So, I'm going to go ahead and mute this other thing real quick. And I'd like to play a song called All Pups Go to Heaven by Phalanxia Theorin. I can't even pronounce things right now. It was posted 14 hours ago, and it was a song for him. I'm going to go ahead and link it here in the chat, but we're also going to play it real quick. If you're watching, Phalanxia, please speak up so that we know you're here. Oh, you are here. Oh, I just saw you say that. I'm sorry. Here's the link. I'm going to do my best to not break down again, but no promises.
I sent you an image in my last donation. Someone drew our honorary doggo and I want you to see it.
Thanks, Alvin.
Here's the link again. donated $20 to my local ALS walk. We are starting to organize the local furs into a walk for the OMG bomb in our local ALS walk in June.
Thanks, Rictar. That was beautiful, Flanks. Yeah, like... And by the way, guys, if you send me anything tonight, even if you send something else to the ALS donation, it's even if it comes to me, it's all just going to go straight there. So you might as well just send it there first. I'd like to take a little bit and just kind of go through, you know, a few things that really stuck out in my brain. Oh God, but I don't know if I can, to be honest. Sorry guys, I'm not one to normally be at a loss for words, but you know, it's like everybody has heroes, I guess, you know, and we actually, Definitely Run, the band I sing for, has a song about this called Everybody Needs a Hero, and the song is about people that people look up to. Heroes still need a hero, no matter the top of your food chain as far as, you know, how inspirational you try to be or whatever in your brain. Everybody needs a hero because everybody has weak moments. And, you know, I may not have known him well as a person, but knowing what he's done and for the community and just being the kind of person that I aspired to be. And, you know, like a lot of you have told me, we don't know each other well, but you guys come here and it helps you. And that is just all I want to do. If I can make one person smile at the end of the day, I've done my job. And so going there and just being able to see, like, this guy's going through everything. The stuff that I have, I can deal with. If he can deal with it and he can still make a difference in people's lives, then I sure as hell need to nut up myself and try harder. And I want to be better, and I need to try harder, and we all need to try harder, and we all need to be better, and we all need to just, you know, if everybody in life tried to make one person smile every day, it's one of my favorite sayings, then nobody would go a day without smiling. Yeah, he did definitely have a huge sense of humor. I think I've read every post of his for the last 6 months, you know. Yeah. Thanks, Alpha. I try. I'm no dog bomb. I never will be. And there will never be another dog bomb. I just wish we could all walk away from this and realize what's important. You know. Oh, I forgot to mention, guys. May 5th, Raychound is one of the organizers for this, but May 5th, I will be live streaming as part of a large group of other YouTubers and live streamers and Twitch streamers for another ALS donation day, just to try and kind of a charity stream. And Splat and I will both be live for that one. And so I know there's a lot of good charities to donate out there, but you know, it's something that, you know, kind of hits home for us. Thank you, Seth. You know, I always had this saying that I stole from somewhere else, and, you know, I said it a lot, and sometimes it would hit home, and sometimes I'd lose sight. And nobody's perfect. Nobody's ever going to be perfect, but, you know, to don't try to be somebody else. Just try to be the best you that you can be. And I think that's yeah, I agree, Alice. I was gonna ask you guys about that today, but thanks, guys. Hey guys, what are we at for a number for ALS right now? Anybody still got the running number? 1754. Wow. You guys are the... I mean it when I say it. This fandom is the best family that I've ever had. And there are so many amazing people here. We're over 2K. Are you sure we're over 2K, Dex? Here's $200 more. Jessica, oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, Kivuli is organizing it? Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, Kivu, if you're watching. Yeah, this video will stay up. $19.54. Well, as soon as Nero can get the confirmation that we're at least over $2,000, I will. I think I'll feel okay about going and like recuperating from myself. Yeah, Candy, we're talking about Dog Bomb. So we're at $1,954 raised to the ALSA right now for the stream. I mean, guys, just look at this guy. If you've never seen it. Thank you for the sub, Matt. I'm going to pull this up on screen here. What an awesome guy, right? Dex threw in an extra 50. Well, there we are, guys. We raised $2,004 in 40 minutes. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm 40 minutes into the stream. I think I'm just an emotional wreck and have nothing to say. So, guys, I love you all. I love this fandom. Try to remember why we're here. Realize the impact that you can make, whether you have 10 followers, 100 followers, or 10,000 followers, or 100,000 followers, and what you can do. I love you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and head off here. But one last time, a toast for Dog Bomb, and a toast to you guys, the best family that a squirrel and everybody else here could ask for. 2034. You guys are... And another 25 from Jay. Be the best you can. Just remember what he was here for. Holy crap. I don't even know what I did with my thing. Sorry guys, hold on just a second. Where did it go? Oh, for bark's sake. Ah, there it is, there it is, there it is. Oh, come on. Why can't I just do this? Here we go. I love you guys bunches. I may be back with another impromptu stream tomorrow. And Sunday we'll resume normal stuff. But in the meantime, think what would Dog Bomb do? A big love to you guys. I'm rambling. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Goodbye, everybody.